President of the International Court of Justice, for his thorough and insightful presentation of the court's report as outlined documents A80/4. We warmly congratulate him on his election to the presidency and extend our best wishes for a successful and impactful tenure. The International Court of Justice, as the principal judicial organ of the United Nations, possesses a unique and unparalleled capacity to address the complexities involved in the international legal disputes. Entrusted with the vital mandate of adjudicating legal conflicts between sovereign states and upholding the rule of law in global affairs. The court has constantly demonstrated and its commitment to delivering fair and equitable outcomes. Over the years, there has been a marked increase in the number of cases brought before it, reflecting the growing confidence to the international community in its impartiality and expertise. A notable evolution in the court's functioning is its expanding engagement with sustainable legal issues. Unlike earlier periods when judicial matters dominated its docket, the court is now increasingly tasked with resolving intricate legal questions arising from diverse regions across the world. Madam President, it was noted that 74 parties to the ICJ statute have issued declarations, some with grievance accepting the court's compulsory jurisdiction, is outlined in Article 36, paragraphs 2 and 5 of the statute. Furthermore, over 300 bilateral and multilateral treaties and conventions confer jurisdiction upon the ICJ to adjudicate a wide range to interstate disputes. These provisions highlighted the court's role as the principal judicial organ of the United Nations in promoting the peaceful settlement of disputes and reinforcing of international law. Over the past 76 years, the International Court of Justice has adjudicated an extensive array of legal issues, encompassing disputes related to sovereignty over territories, navigation rights, nationality, asylum, exploitation of the law of the sea and land of maritime boundaries. It has also addressed cases currently before the court, reflects both breadth and complexity with its jurisdiction counting to play a pivotal role in shaping and codifying international law. The court remains as an indispensable forum for interpretation of international law as a framework for managing interstate relations. The issues of presently before it are equally wide-ranging, and its judgments have played an important role in the progressive development and confirmation of international law. Madam President, during the report period, the International Court of Justice issued several landmark rulings addressing the prevention of genocide. We note that present the ICJ is actively engaged the adjudicating a wide spectrum of cases, including land and maritime delimitation, sovereignty over Iceland's racial description, judicial immunities of states, restitution of property seized in criminal proceedings, enforcement of the Convention Against Torture and other crucial, inhuman or degrading treatment of punishment, fulfillment of international obligations, prosecution of genocide, and smuggling of the migrants. Among these, The court's advisory opinion on climate change stands out as particularly consequential. In this opinion, the court affirmed that states bear legal obligations under international law to safeguard the climate system from the adverse effects the anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions. India has engaged constructively in the advisory proceedings on climate change, under questioning the centrality of the principle of the common but different responsibilities and respective capabilities, CBDR-RC. While strongly supporting ambitious climate action, India emphasized that the exciting United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, its Kyoto Protocol and its Paris Agreement constitute the exciting legal framework, and that developed countries must first fulfill their commitments regarding climate funds, finance and technology transfer. This development reforms the indisciplined role of the court and international law in addressing complex challenges of the insecurity, independent world where economic, social and development concerns are critical importance. Madam President, the foregoing underscores the extreme and pivotal role accorded to the International Court of Justice within the framework of the United Nations. The distinguished status is exclusive to the ICJ and has not been conferred upon their other judicial body established since 1945. As highlighted in report, the International Court of Justice is undertaking a series of measures to enhance the efficiency of its registry. Particularly, emphasis was placed on enhancing coordination among the various departments and divisions of the registry. To this end, the court reviewed in 2025 and a set guidelines governing the organizations of work between the registered and the deputy registered, aimed at improving efficiency in the management and coordination of registry operation. Additionally, we note that participants are underway to update the court's excavation anticipation of its 11th anniversary. To the commemorated in April 2026, the report further notes that the court's docket increasingly comprise fact-intensive matters presenting novel procedural challenges. In this context, the court requests for dedicated legal support for each its members is both justified and urgent. As it is essential for enabling the court to effectively discharge its responsibilities as the principal judicial organ of the United Nations. Madam President, in the Constitution, India reiterates its continued support for the International Court of Justice and recognize the vital significance that the international community accords to its work in unloading the role of law. I thank you.
আরো ভালো ভালো খবর দেখতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন বাংলা হান্টের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বাংলা হান্টের আরো খবর দেখতে নজর রাখুন। বাংলা খবর মানেই বাংলা হান্ট।